Wandin and things are hotting up here at the Wandin Custom Car and Bike Show.
Now, what started 5 years ago in a Wandin car park to raise money for the local CFA has grown into a massive event with people coming from all over Victoria to show off their pride and joy.
Now we're going to meet some of these enthusiasts and find out what makes them tick.
Okay, you go this way and I'll go this way.
Okay, let's go.
I'm here with Dita. Dita, tell us about this fantastic car.
Okay, 5 odd years ago I bought a tiny piece of this car and put it in the backyard. My wife called me absolutely crazy when I told her I was going to turn it into a car.
Really?
Yeah, 5 years later, here we have it. It's on the road, painted, going.
So Bruce, tell us a little bit about your car.
Well, what we've got here is a 1962 Ford Thunderbird. Bit of an old beast, bit of an old clunker, but I very much like it.
She's a beauty, yeah. Why a Thunderbird? Why this car?
So I was after something different.
Yes.
You know, and not to stand out. I just like things to be different. You know, so I didn't see too many of these around, and this I really like the ugliness of the thing too. You know, like sometimes ugly's cool.
Yep.
I'm here with Sindy and Anne. Now tell us, how did the show first start?
We started it in the car park at the Wandin shops because we took an insurance policy out for an event that we had, and it was cheaper to do it for the long term, to do it for the year, and we decided to utilise the car park. Our first show we had 56 cars. After a lot of hard work and a lot of generous sponsors, because we have 23 sponsors this year, we have been able to pull it off, and I think it's been pretty successful.
Yeah, the idea behind the show was to raise money for local communities, CFA, schools, kindergartens, and mainly the Royal Children's Hospital Good Friday appeal.
So Keith, I believe this car has a bit of history in the local area.
Certainly does. It belonged to the Beaumont family who lived in Parker Road on the corner of Glen Road, and I bought it from the son of the original owner in 1969. I paid the pricely sum of $75 with the original plates on.
Really? $75?
With John. John, tell us about this fantastic bike.
Well, this bike's actually a 91 model Heritage Softail Custom, but it's actually been converted to look like a 1952 model Duo Glide, which was the first Harley Davidson to come out with dual suspension.
I'm with Glen and he's a local. Glen, can you tell us what's your favourite ride in the Yarra Valley?
Well, currently it's out to Hillsville, over to Marysville, and head across to the Cumberland Junction. But on the way you can turn off and go to Lake Mountain.
Oh yes.
Which is a sensational place to stop. Excellent scenery, all the bushfire recovery looks great.
Oh okay,
and then continue around to past the big culvert, which is an old piece of stonework under the road.
Right.
Nice spot. Head round to Cumberland Junction, then back down to the Roofton Hotel and back into Warburton. Trip's done.
It's a 1938 Ford pickup. It's got a 351 in it, C10 auto. It's got a 9-inch diff in it.
When you get in, it's just like, it's comfy, it's beautiful. Whatever you do, you just cruise along in there.
The show's held on the third Wednesday of the month and runs for 6 months of the year, from October through to March.
I highly recommend a visit because you never know what you just might end up with. Shall we go for a spin?
Let's go. Now, what started 5 years ago in a Wandin car park to raise money for the local CF...
No, yes. No, yes. No, yes. No, yes.